are 95 miles in, and I really feel like we're out there now.
That'll get the blood pumping.
We got speed wobbles at 54. I thought I was gonna die.
Going through the Central Valley was just brutal. Changing wheels, getting flats, changing other wheels, getting flats. No mercy.
What a ride.
And before we even went on a single ride together, we were at a staff meeting at the gym in San Jose, and we said out loud, wouldn't it be crazy to ride our bikes to every Touchstone gym?
We're like, oh, it makes sense. Like, why don't we, if we want to do some big cycling adventure, we both work for Touchstone, like, why don't we see if we can make it to all the gyms? I don't think we had any specific deadlines for it.
In January of 2024, Pete came into the gym and showed me an ultrasound, and that's how I found out he was having a baby, and said, hey, we should do that bike ride this year.
It was kind of like, if we don't do it basically over the summer, I probably won't be able to for the foreseeable future.
The tour kicks off at Pipeworks in Sacramento. We wind our way through the Delta to our first stop at Diablo Rock in Concord. We then climb over the Diablo Range where we hit Great Western, Pacific Pipe, and finish our day at Berkeley Ironworks. Day 2, we'll link up with some friends, stopping by the Oaks before making our way around the bay. We cross the Golden Gate before stopping at Mission Cliffs, followed by Dogpatch. Leaving San Francisco, we head south along the Bay Trail to our home gym, The Studio, in San Jose. After a big day 2, we have a quick 50-mile trip south to Hollister before a grueling day 4, where we ride back over the Diablo Range through winding back roads. We then push through the blazing hot Central Valley to Meadowmark in Fresno, where we spend the day off the bike to recover. Day 6 is a long but mostly flat ride heading south through orchards and farm roads of the Central Valley, ultimately finishing in Bakersfield. Day 7, we climb roughly 6,000 feet over the Tehachapi Mountains, cross the Antelope Valley, then climb the San Gabriel Mountains, finishing with the descent to Vertigo Boulders in Burbank. To cap it off, Day 8 is a short 40-mile ride with 4 gym stops. Leaving Vertigo, we head to the Post in Pasadena. We'll meet with friends again and venture downtown to LA Boulders. From there, it's a quick trip over to Hollywood Boulders and then towards the coast for our last stop, Cliffs of Id. All in total, the Tour to Touchstone is 691 miles with 21,000 feet of climbing. Training for the Tour to Touchstone, 2 months before the event, I got hit by a car. I got really lucky that I was just super banged up, and the bike was actually still rideable.
There is that risk that just, you hope it doesn't happen, whether you crash or worse, get hit by a car, dealing with, the elements, I think would be like the next biggest challenge or risk, for sure.
Day 1, we ride from Pipeworks to DRG, followed by Great Western Power Company, Pacific Pipe, and finishing the route at Berkeley Ironworks. The ride is 111 miles and 2,950 feet of climbing.
This is definitely like new territory. We've been joking the fact that I'm pretty sure my top 4 longest rides will be on this tour. So I'm getting PRs constantly. I definitely have a little bit of butterflies, but I'm telling myself you're just riding your bike, man. Just, be out there riding.
Ready. You do.
Oh yeah.
Here's the Tower Bridge. Whoa, look at that thing. All right. Yo. All right, we just left Pipeworks. We are on the Sacramento River Trail. There's the river, kinda. Ooh. There's Pete. Weather's great. How far are we? How many miles have we gone? 5 miles. We're almost there. We're almost to LA. Big truck.
Real big truck.
As soon as we left, downtown, you know, and left the city and started riding like through fields and next to the Sacramento River. And I realized like, oh man, we're gonna see so many places that we otherwise would never have seen.
Goodbye, Sacramento County. It's been great. And I really feel like we're out there now. Like now I feel like we are riding our bikes across California. Like Edwards attacks the hill, drops Kessler. Ugh.
I used Google Maps Street View to look at practically every square foot of the ride, but you can't get a good gauge of elevation, you know, all the time using that.
Holy shit, look at this bridge.
I kept saying, that can't be our bridge. And then we made the last turn and we're like, yep, we're on that road. We're going up and over that thing.
That was definitely our first taste of like, this is what like heat while riding was like. Cause yeah, once that sun came out, it was like, it was a good eye opener for the rest of the trip. It was hot.
Conquered!
Conquered!
Woo!
Ah, what a morale booster. Aircon is on, thank Lord.
We have to check in.
I've been to Diablo a bunch of times, but it was definitely cool to be able to jump on, yeah, their brand new bouldering area, which was sweet.
Cool.
Nice, dude. Oh, getting off the trail.
Class. There's Pete. We are 95 miles in. We are going up Pinehurst Road. It's the one real climb of the day, quote unquote one, because going over that bridge was definitely a climb. Starting to feel it, 95 miles in, having to do a proper climb, but looking forward to GW and hopefully under an hour. Need to recycle the last couple miles. All right.
Every Touchstone gym I've been to, everybody's always like so cool and welcoming. I mean, I've been to plenty of gyms where you could spend hours there and not talk to a single person. So being able to have, you know, show up at other gyms that we don't frequent often and like people making signs or changing up the marquee is just like, it's such a cool way to just make you feel welcome.
So we just left GW. That's been a great first day. We just got pack pipe a mile from here, and then Berkeley Ironworks 3 miles after that. I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make day one.
It was 80 miles from Sacramento Pipeworks to Diablo Rock. And then as soon as you leave Diablo Rock and go over those foothills, you know, we hit 3 gyms within like 5 miles of riding. And you know, it felt really odd to climb at Great Western and then pack everything up and ride 1 mile to pack pipe and then like climb again. They're just so spoiled to have that many different gyms that close to each other.
Howdy, howdy. Good to see you.
Right.
Watch out, pigeon, I'm gonna get you.
It is cooling down, that is a fact. ...111 miles later.
Still psyched. I just need a shower,
Need to get out of biking bib shorts because they're very tight. And yeah, get at least a smidge of rest before tomorrow.
Day 2, we kick off our ride from Ironworks with a quick ride over to the Oaks. From there, we go around the bay, coming over the Golden Gate Bridge into San Francisco, stopping at Mission Cliffs and Dogpatch. Then a big push south to our home gym, the Studio, in San Jose. The ride is 99 miles with 2,943 feet of climbing.
Little tired, but
Yeah,
definitely slept better than the first night.
but like your legs feel good, right? Like your body's all right?
Everything's feeling good otherwise.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx it, so like we're gonna keep rolling with it.
We had put out a few social media posts through Touchstone letting members know about the ride and inviting them to join us. It was such an awesome surprise from, first thing in the morning as we getting ready to leave, and we go outside and there's 5 or 6 people just waiting to start the day with us. I think we had like a total of 15 or 16 people throughout that whole day. So a lot of different faces like coming and going, but it was a great day.
Stop. Go ahead. Okay, all right, thank you. We're good. Ugh. Super steep climb. Hope you all ready for this 1% gradient.
A lot of times I hung back just to see kind of everyone laughing and just like riding together as a group, having a good time is kind of humbling in a way because, this was just going to be a ride for Kes and I, and it really blossomed into something so much bigger than the two of us.
Look at this place.
Dude, that is so awesome.
All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go.
It was right after we got over one of the major highways on like the bike trail. Yeah, we got our first flat.
Are you running tubeless? Do you have a tube in there? There's a tube in there? How's that? I got a couple. Loosen this guy. You got it.
Everyone was there to kind of help out with spare parts, know-how, and luckily, yeah, we were able to get it changed before too long.
The Richmond-San Rafael Bridge is very long, and it feels like you're climbing like an actual small hill or two to go over that one as well. I mean, the Golden Gate Bridge, everyone loves the Golden Gate Bridge, right? I could ride across that bridge 1,000 times and still just like be looking up like as I cross it for the 1,001st time because it's so amazing.
All right, day 2 ride update. Second flat tire of the ride. This time it's Pete. Pete's a skilled bike mechanic. He'll get it taken care of, lickety split. Super windy going over the Golden Gate Bridge. Bummed that we have to make stops for these things, but it happens. So, you fix it, you keep rolling, and excited to get to Mission.
Hey, my route's still up.
When I first saw the climbs they had picked out, I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
I could probably count the times I've seen Pete lead climb. He doesn't lead climb very often, so it was sick to see him like rope up. And he did that awesome dehedral route with like a couple no hands rests, which was fun to watch. Yeah, really fun. Day 2 was super fun, and it was nice to have so many people with us, but that was also a day of 5 gym stops. So we just got kind of behind on our anticipated schedule, and we left Dog Patch, I think, an hour and a half or more than 2 hours later than we had planned for. So we knew we were getting to the studio quite a bit later. But it wasn't until we were on that stretch from Dog Patch to the studio that I thought, oh, like the sun might go down before we get there. The last, I don't know, 20 to 30 miles, we really all were trying to pick up the pace to try and beat the sun. We didn't, it was dark when we got here, but we got here safely, so.
We've had a pretty warm welcome at every gym we've been at, but when you get like a really big warm welcome, especially when you're finishing the ride like at your home gym, it was just, it made it all worth it, like the extra push at the end. It was the icing on the cake for sure.
What a ride.
Day 3 is a light day. Starting at the studio in San Jose, we ride 52 miles south with just 820 feet of climbing, finishing in Hollister.
You guys ready? Let's roll. Day 3, there's Pete, there's Evan. Evan's joining us today. Surprise friend hanging out. We're on the Coyote Creek Trail. Short ride today to Hollister, like 53 miles. Kind of like a active rest day, if you will, only 53 miles. The weather is perfect because day 1 was hot and day 3 was chilly, but right now it feels great. So we'll see how the day goes. Dude, I think Pete's been sandbagging me. We've been like training for this for 3 months. Out of nowhere, Pete's like leading us up climbs and like leaving me behind doing 20 plus miles an hour. I think he's been putting like secret training rides and not telling me. Holding back on me. Not cool, Pete. Look at all the goatses! Goatses everywhere! Jesus.
Once we hit Gilroy, Evan turned around and headed home, and Pete and I finished the ride down to Hollister.
Oh my God, this wind sucks.
Yeah, it does.
We got 5.5 miles of this too.
Oh, you get a whiff of that?
Oh yeah.
Just kidding, that was me.
Goddamn, dude, what'd you eat?
We got here before it's dark. I'm very happy. Boom.
On day 4, we leave at 5 a.m. to beat the predicted 100-degree temperatures in Fresno. The ride is 118 miles, with 10 of those being gravel and 3,650 feet of climbing.
After Hollister, it was definitely like the next, what was it, 4 days where it's time to put your money where your mouth is. I definitely a little jittery about that because, like I said, I had only done a couple of rides, even remotely close to the distance we were going for 4 straight days.
Today is day 4 of the trip and of riding. We're stoked, but we're just both very nervous about that heat later.
Yeah, I wish the whole thing looked as good as this. Dude, these cars are going fast. Sun trying to break out through the fog, heavy fog. There's Pete, there's the drone. We're out here on Pinoche Road. Oh crap, hold on, climbing, switch gears. Ugh. We aimed for a 5 a.m. departure from the hotel. We got out like 5:20-ish, it's not bad. We are 16 miles into our 118-mile ride. Quite chilly, cold this morning, which is not something we'll be saying by the end of the day.
Good Lord. Where the fuck is that guy in such a rush to?
No matter how well you try and prepare for a ride, you can't plan for everything.
Literally, if I could poop right now, I would feel amazing. I'd be having fun, and I'd be riding faster. It's fucking miserable. All because I can't go to the bathroom.
Sometimes you just gotta dig a hole.
And there's nowhere to go. There's just the side of the road. Like, there's no trees to hide behind. I can't just be pooping right here.
Couldn't hold it any longer.
We're about to get to the descent, which we hope is a real descent because we've been on the climb for a while, but hasn't felt like a climb per se, more of a rolling climb. But we want that real descent, that nice 15 miles straight downhill. Fingers crossed.
Day 4, we knew that there was a section of 10 miles of gravel, which we were anxiously looking forward to because we didn't know what the gravel was going to be like.
There it is. Let's have some fun. Oh, this is gravel. Oh, jeez.
You're joking.
This does feel really nice though. Like, I'm like cooling off just standing here.
That first gravel section we did, like, I would have maybe done that on my mountain bike, let alone a gravel bike, and we ended up doing them on 2 road bikes.
Hey man, just 8 more miles of this and then 1 mile of pavement, and it's lunchtime.
That's what I keep telling myself.
I don't know how old this road is, but my instincts tell me that more horse and buggies have used this road than cars.
Holy gnarly.
Wow, look at the view. Holy potatoes. I don't know if this thing can hear me or not, but this place is bonkers beautiful. We are 60 miles in with 60 to go. I think we both feel pretty good, but the morning was like the nice cool half of the day. The gravel went good in that we had no mechanicals, no flats, no anything, but it was really bumpy.
Gnarly.
We're both exhausted from hanging onto our handlebars. I've like nearly got blisters on my hands, which I never would have thought to wear gloves, just so that when your hands are bouncing around the handlebars, you don't get blisters. Pete did, so Pete had gloves. And yeah, my butt's even more sore from all the bouncing around. It's really steep. Had to get off and walk for a second because it was so steep, but behind us. So 60 very, very flat miles to Fresno. I remember like as we stopped, it was like starting to get hot. And so like we packed up our lunch, and I knew as soon as we went outside that it was gonna be even hotter. And yeah, we started like dreading the rest of the ride, but we were like, hey, like we have another 60 or 70 miles, like we need to go, like let's just get going.
Good news is 99. We just hit 68, which means we're down to 50 miles left for the day.
That's pretty good.
Oh my God, it's so much walk into the shade, dude.
It was only because we were able to refill that ice and get fresh cold towels on our heads every 45 minutes that we were able to get through the 100-degree heat that day.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Before we got to the van, my ears were cooking. They're in a great place right now. No, that's like sealant.
Oh shit. Is that what that is?
No, but I noticed as I'm like, what is that stuck to my tire? So I wanted to get out, I wanted to look. That must have happened the last time we were on gravel.
Oh shit, you okay? Oof, are you all right?
Fuck, that was loud.
Yeah, my ears are ringing. Fuck. All right, maybe last day 4 update. Pete and I here in the middle of nowhere. This is the road we're on. It's dirt. Pete just had the 4th flat of the trip, 2nd for him. This time it was his front tire. He had an extra wheel set and swapped the rotor from the old wheel to the new wheel out in like a minute flat, and we were on the go. So yay for Pete being a mechanic. 30 or so miles until Fresno. Riding through sunny central California. It's a perfect 75, the cool ocean breeze right now. At least that's what I'm telling myself. I think it's 97. Don't tell me. You feel okay?
I feel fine.
All right, we got 10.5 miles to go. We're getting real close.
Fuck, this looks steep.
We got this, dude. We got this. I didn't start to feel bad while riding until the last 10 miles. We were gonna make a 100-degree cutoff of like, if it hits 100, we stop riding, but we both felt so good at like 98. I was like, how do you feel? He's like, I'm good. I'm like, me too, let's just keep going, So I didn't tell him how hot it was.
The rest day was glorious, and yeah, by day 5, like needed a rest.
I was super grateful for the rest day in Fresno. I mean, props to them. Their air conditioning works great. I am terrified of heights, so I was very resistant to try climbing for the first time, and it wasn't until I was probably in my early to mid-20s maybe before I would give it a shot. But yeah, I didn't really start like getting into it until I got a job back on the East Coast working for the YMCA, and then that kind of rolled into managing that. I originally came out here for school on a whim. I just applied to be belay staff here, and it's kind of been my own like Cinderella story ever since.
I mean, by now this is a rare story, but I started climbing outside. Summer 2013, I spent living in the Black Hills in South Dakota, and I would go on hikes on the weekends and stuff, and I ran into like an 18-year-old kid who said, hey, you wanna go rock climbing? And I was old, I was 23 or 24 at the time, and I said, I don't know how to do that. And he's like, I'll show you, come on. And I just kind of went with him and trusted him, and he took me rock climbing. I mean, looking back, it's funny, like he just needed somebody to belay him. He was all by himself, and he taught me how to belay in 30 seconds, taught me how to put the harness on.
but I totally fell in love with climbing outside. So I did that all summer, and then when I went to college, I just continued to climb at the gym. Day 6, we leave Meadowmark and head south through the Central Valley. It's 129 miles with 1,560 feet of climbing, ultimately ending in Bakersfield.
Let's do it. Dude, 130 miles is some serious shit. You know what I was thinking about? If someone saw us in the grocery store, they'd be like, hey, those guys are serious athletes.
Oh, yeah.
They'd be like, those two guys?
Maybe you. They'd be like, that guy, that short one likes drinking beer.
Good morning.
Morning.
Didn't mean to scare you, sorry. Have a great day. Oh, it's the train.
I was gonna say, I thought that was a car.
Yeah, me too.
It's too early for people to be assholes.
Yeah. It'd be so fun to be a train conductor, dude. You're just doing 65, just like laying on the horn, throwing back shots of espresso. Woo! Puppy. Long-eared puppy.
Big doggy.
Hello.
Big doggy.
Where you going?
Oh,
careful.
careful, dude.
Careful. Here's Pete. Pete's got a ridiculous towel on his head as well, because it feels amazing. We are 3 hours and 53 minutes in, 63 and a half miles in. It's just starting to get warm. "66 miles, dude. That's halfway.
Oh, yeah. Halfway, motherfuckers. Hey, look, it's a little petting zoo.
Howsies. Hello.
No.
Hi. Moo, moo, moo. Hiya, puppy.
Hello.
Hello.
Getting real with these dogs today.
Like 75 miles in. It's pretty sick because it's only like 9, 10 in the morning. Starting to hit the first, I'm tired of sitting on a bike moment of the day. Butt's a little sore. My feet are a little in pain. It's not hot yet, knock on wood, but it's gonna get there soon. Ice on my back ran out. Road surface has been meh to bad lately. Yeah. I mean, we're moving at a good pace. Feels good. 100 miles, crossing the California Aqueduct. We're thinking 2 hours we could be in Bakersfield, which would be a great sight. And tomorrow's the big day, so but we're not there yet. Pushing along, it's getting warmer every few minutes.
Holy shit, dude. We're not even at 105. I was like, if I can just make it to 110 and then get a new towel and some ice, I think I'll be good. And I know you want to sprint, but like...
Hey, if you want to stop for ice, let's do it, man. You know, we're making such great time. We don't need to be in a rush.
You want to just, and then leave the top little swoopity-whoop sticking out a little bit? Oh. Yeah, dude, you ain't shitting. That feels so much better.
Feels good.
Ice is definitely required for like the rest of the day. "18 miles to Bakersfield. So close.
Downhill, baby, we live for downhill. Holy shit, some of those heat waves on that descent.
Yeah, holy mackerel.
Hottest heat waves, I'm sure, so far. Got Pete approaching Bakersfield. All right, car back, there it is. There it is in the distance. We're gonna make it. It's real hot out. Film crew told us it's 72 degrees. I think they're filthy liars.
72 degrees.
We're gonna make it. My fingers hurt. Well, now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty. All right, let's Google Maps it.
Looks like we're in Oildale or Kern. I don't know. I've seen signs for both.
I don't care where we are. We are only 3.3 miles from the hotel. Oh, dude, the handlebars are warm. Oh, shit. We almost got hit by a car 30 feet before we pull up.
Oh my goodness.
It's 105, you dirty little liars.
New personal record. Longest ride ever.
Till tomorrow.
Until tomorrow.
Good job. It felt like when you turn the oven on to make a pizza and then you open the door and you feel that 400 degree,
your
like,
head in
yeah,
a
for
little
like
too quick.
1 second you get that oof, but like you would feel that for like several seconds in a row before the gust like dies down. You know, there's nowhere to get out of the sun and feel a couple degrees cooler for a few seconds. Like, you just gotta keep going.
Day 7 is the Queen Stage. Leaving Bakersfield, we climb roughly 6,000 feet until we descend into the Antelope Valley. After crossing through Lancaster, we climb another 1,700 feet and then head south where we finally finish at Vertigo Boulders in Burbank. The day totals come in at 141 miles and 7,760 feet of climbing.
Going into day 7, not only was it the longest day, and again, definitely like a PR mileage-wise, but yeah, also battling like some of the most intense heat. The nerves were high for sure.
One more big one. Like riding a bike. First climb of the day.
Yeah. my legs aren't ready yet. Dude, I am so out of it right now.
Yeah, my eyes are probably the heaviest they've been on the start of a ride. Pete and I left so quick we didn't have time to drink any coffee, so we stopped at a gas station and chug a coffee and keep going. Today's the big day, 140 miles, 8,300 feet of climbing, and you know, that's all. Stay tuned, we're nervous but excited. Should be a lot of fun riding through the desert, mobbing hills today.
I do like that it's cooling down.
For sure.
That definitely takes like some of the weight off of my legs and shoulders.
Coffee helped a little. Eyes are still pretty heavy.
I've already accumulated just about half of the total climbing we did yesterday. 14 in, only
nice.
126 to go.
All right. Be safe.
We are in it now.
Yeah, I love this
There's like
road.
massive hills, 360 degrees around us.
How many miles are we in, Pete? 20 yet?
21.
21. But just taking in these views on this road. Haven't seen any cars forever. Unlikely that we will on this road. But after this road, we have to ride on a proper highway for 3 miles. So, you give and you take.
All right, only 17 and a half miles to go on this climb.
Yeah, here's that descent. I feel like I'm juggling getting hit by a car or popping a tire.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. So dirty.
Well, I don't know if that was fun, but it was something.
Let's check our tires before we keep going. Good to roll?
Oh no.
What's up?
This front one's slashed.
Yeah.
That's gonna bust. Like it's not all the way through the rubber. And the last one wasn't either, but when the last one like popped, it was like ear ringing.
Oh, I remember,
And it was like flat immediately. And if that happens going downhill, I'm going to eat so much
Yeah, and
shit.
it's the front tire. He would die.
This tire bullshit has like completely taken the wind out of my sails.
I mean, I can't fault you for that. I would be very, very frustrated, and like, it'd be hard to enjoy riding because your mind's probably in like, well, it's probably gonna happen again.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm at right now. I'm glad you said something because I also could have experienced that firsthand in the way you really don't want to experience it.
Damn, 2,500 feet already. It's almost a third of our climbing for the day. Hey, there's the train tracks. Dude, that thing's got 4 engines. Double decker. 41 miles down. Means we got less than 100 left. See the road over there in the hills?
Yeah.
I think that's where we're going. I just want the climbing to be over. After yesterday, I know we can suffer through flat shit.
I'm trying to like find my second wind. I am just half in the bag today.
I think we're more than halfway up this thing already.
Holy shit, I'm cooking. I feel shitty today. I feel real shitty today. Fuck me. Half mile, 180 feet.
Yeah, I think around this curve it starts to descend.
We get to the top of a climb, and we knew going down the other side of the mountain was gonna be the fastest speeds we were gonna hit on the bike, and I was looking forward to that. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna pedal hard, I'm gonna tuck small, get real aerodynamic, and you know, I hit 50, I hit 55, and there's a gentle curve in the road, and I didn't think about, you know, as the road curves, the wind is gonna come over the mountains from a different direction, and as soon as I took that curve, I just get hit with this wall of wind. And my front wheel was like wobbling everywhere, and I just, you know, for a couple seconds, I was like, I'm going down at 55 miles an hour, and there's cars doing 70 behind me and in front of me, like I'm going down. And so I just like real slowly pulled the brakes and lifted my body up off the bike to, you know, get some wind resistance against my body.
We got speed wobbles at 54. I thought I was gonna die.
Dude, that crosswind got a little hairy a couple times, huh?
Dude, I've never been that scared or that proud of anything on a bike. Holy crap. Oh man. Let's finish this descent. It's only noon. That's pretty crazy. Right? Yeah, we did 70 by noon with 5,200 feet of climbing. I hate to toot our own horn, but we are incredibly impressive.
there was a point where I think we both were, it was super hot. Again, that headwind, it was just blowing right at us. You could see all the way across the valley, knowing you still have to get all the way across and then up and over the grapevine. And it's just like, we're both out here, just like, what are we doing?
That headwind sucks. Holy shit. That is a legitimate tumbleweed.
Ride update. We're at 76 miles, 6 hours in, 5,300 feet. So we've crossed the halfway point. It is now 100 degrees with 20-mile-an-hour headwind gusts. And this is by far the worst part of the whole week.
Shit, I spaced. Okay. Okay. I need to get off this bike for a while. One of those big trucks was turning left, so I was like, I have a window. And as soon as I got clipped in, I looked, there was a fucking Chevy SUV that went around him in the other lane coming right at me. That was way closer than I ever wanted to be to a car.
Kind of crazy, but literally like the second I got through the intersection, Lizzie texted me and it just said, love you. And I remember just like looking down and saw the notification and yeah, I broke down hard.
Like 3 miles to the edge of town. That was the worst. That better be the worst. If it gets worse than that, I think we're both like fighting, like quitting.
I haven't been shaken up on my bike in a long time, and that was really bad.
A part of me for sure was like checked out. And I think I just wanted to hear Lizzie's voice more than anything. And, her and everybody else was like, you can call it, nobody's gonna think less of you for it. But I mean, an equal part of me was like, we've come this far. I think I physically knew I could finish it.
All right. Well, what do you want to do? You want to start gearing up?
That was just a really close call.
Oh man, the full block of shade.
3.2 miles, we're climbing. Oh,
You got it. Oh man, that really was like a ramp.
oh, you're fucking kidding me, dude.
No way. Fuck. Oh man. Let's walk back to that shade.
Dude, check your tire. There's thorns everywhere in my wheel. Look, this is the third one. That's the fourth one.
Hey, Pete just got a flat tire.
Both his tires were just a obliterated, you know, like 20 punctures or something in each tire, a dozen in each tire at least.
This is the day for me. I think I'm done because I need 2 wheels and I only got 1 spare left. So give me a unicycle.
I immediately got 2 flat tires. So, I mean, at that point, it's like, we're not going to mess with the universe. We're going to call it after that.
It was 106 that day in the Mojave Desert, and it had been a long day up until that point, and I was like, what do I have, 53 miles left? I'm going to try and do this as fast as I can.
This is so much more boring now. I mean, at least it's gorgeous out, but...
It was awesome that he was able to stick it out and finish that last little bit of the ride by himself. But I mean, I'd be a liar if I said I wasn't a little bit bummed to not be riding the last whatever it was.
Never doing that ride again. Dude, what time is it? 7:42? What time did we leave? 4? So it was a 15-hour and, yeah, almost 16-hour day. Goodness gracious.
What's next for today?
I'm gonna sit down and not get back up until tomorrow morning. No, I just want to get out of these clothes. I'd like to shower and get the climbing done tonight.
I am absolutely biting off way more than I can chew. I can't even start it.
You got it. The holds get better. Yeah, it's a jog.
141 miles and I think 7,000 plus feet of climbing, 106-degree heat across the Mojave Desert. It was an absolutely insane day, and I don't know if I'll ever do a ride as mega as that again. For our final day, we leave Vertigo, head over to the Post in Pasadena, and then head downtown to LA Boulders. After a quick hop over to Hollywood Boulders, we make our final stop at Cliffs of Id, totaling 41 miles with 1,355 feet of climbing.
The last one, baby. The home stretch.
It's like a perfect last day. I'm glad we're ending with this and we don't have to end with a ride like yesterday, you know? Let's go!
Feels good being back on the bike.
Heck yeah. All right, last day. We got Pete back on the bike with 2 new fresh tires. Hopefully they last all day. We're both quite sore. Our legs are sore, our butts are sore, but our spirits are high. Just like to see some LA sights and see everyone at the gyms and be done with this ride so I can sit on the couch and eat ice cream for the next couple days straight. Whew. I think we're coming up on the climbing.
One steep. Welcome back to the riding portion of this endeavor, Pete. Riding bicycles is fun.
Pete's up there talking to himself.
Fuck me. This is the longest half mile of my life.
Can't hear a word he's saying.
No wonder why this hill's so tough. I'm still in the big ring like an asshole.
That was awesome. Dude, Pasadena's so pretty. $25% done for the day.
Oh yeah. Woo.
After the post, some more Touchstone members joined up with us, and we had people with us the rest of the ride. It was super cool to meet people down in LA who climb and also ride down there.
Look at that bridge. That's some La La Land shit. I thought this was all paved. I fucked up. Oop.
That was a close one.
Yeah, you dodged it?
Our day is more than half over.
Yeah, what are we at mileage-wise?
20, just about 23.
6th Street Bridge. Yo, so we're actually going up this spiral on the right. So we gotta navigate our way in there. Let's do it. Hey, that is definitely the LA River, Pete.
That was sick. I'm kind of bummed we don't get to do another spiral on the way down.
I've been living in California for a while, but I had never been to like the city proper, anywhere in LA. After some hard days on the bike, I was stoked to be able to finally see all of the Southern California gyms.
This is a big tunnel. All right, let's bike lane. Oh, that weather is incredible. Careful, there's something hanging up here.
Low gear.
Low gear. Getting real close. Yeah, there it is.
Been training for this for so long, and now it's just like a quick jaunt down the street, and it's a wrap. That's some wild shit.
I'm just sad that it's coming to an end.
Couple more intersections and we're there.
Oh shit! What a feat! It's kind of surreal.
Yeah, surreal that we made it
I can't
happen.
believe like all those miles have been put down.
Yeah, and it feels like we started like 2 months ago, but it was only a week ago. This is too much.
Yeah, I mean, I'll always be proud of doing 700 miles in a week, but I think a year from now, 10 years from now, like, I'm not gonna remember like how good it felt to like ride that far, but like I'm gonna continue to remember how great it felt to spend 8 days with everybody on the ride.
After having done it, you know, anyone looking to like kind of go out on an adventure like this is just do it. Just, you might surprise yourself. I for sure did.
I'm coming for ya, sweet California, those sands of summer and your golden waves. Unpack your heartache, let's get cathartic in this place, in this place. Here we are, the Golden State, where bodhisattvas congregate. Keep to the sun, the 101, and we'll be okay. I've never seen the side of you. Sangria stains in Malibu. Keep to the sun, the 101, and we'll be okay. Oh, can you feel that beat, that salt on your skin? You like this left coast life, wanna give it a spin. Let's put the top down.